chapter 63 verse 5.
Right?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا رأيتهم تعجبك أجسامهم وإن يقولوا تسمع لقولهم كأنهم خشب مسندة يحسبون كل صيحة عليهم هم العدو فاحذرهم قاتلهم الله أنى يؤفكون. The translation.
It will be very difficult, the translation will be.
Yes.
I know.
63:5. Yes, the translation is, and when you see them, their figures please you, and if they speak, you listen to their speech, whereas they are like dry twigs propped up. They fear every calamity to befall them. They are the enemy, so beware of them. Allah's curse be upon them. How are they being turned away?
This is a much better expressive translation.
This is very wise.
Also, the disbelievers of today are more educated than the disbelievers of today are more educated than the believers. So how could this verse apply to them?
I don't understand the question at all.
I said the disbelievers.
Where does it say that the disbelievers of that age will excel in knowledge all other ages? This claim is not made in this verse. So why do you think it is made? Your question is not related to the subject which this verse discusses. On the other hand, you should have asked about other things which are rather difficult about this verse to understand. That is why Imam Sahib did not read the ordinary translation, but read the translation which was proposed by me to help the reader understand the meaning better. In ordinary translations, the whole thing appears to be an enigma. So if you read the ordinary translation,
Go back to 63.
then the question should be posed based on that translation.
Yes, the previous translation was, and when...
No, it is still translation.
Yes, still yes.
What I have suggested,
Yes.
when I suggest a change, I have no right to insert that change in the translation of another person.
Yes, that's right.
So at the back I have suggested a possible alternative meaning.
Yeah.
For the reader, it is for the reader to decide which one he would follow.
Yes.
But this translation remains completely unchanged,
Yes.
because I have no person with any moral obligation or sense of morality can change the translation of a person who has died and who has done it some years ago. Understand? So read this translation, please.
The translation is, and when thou seest them, their figures please thee, and if they speak, thou listens to their speech.
Listens?
Listenest. Listenest to their speech. They are as though they were blocks of wood propped up. They think that every cry is
Now, when you
against
say
them.
blocks of wood propped up, what is it? What imagery it creates? What vision it gives you? People, you listen to them, they are like blocks of wood propped up. Please.
They think that every cry is against them. They are
Every cry is against them. Again, what do they mean by this? So that is why in my translation an image was created which was exactly in line with this verse and which was easy to understand. The question still remains, why this example of hypocrites? Their figures please, that's to say worldly wise, they are very well dressed and well presented, wealthy people who also seem to be knowledgeable. So they present a good image of a person of society. And such people always command respect. It's quite natural. So you also listen to them as though they were really respectable, worthy people. But their show of greatness, or the manner they present themselves is attractive, but their attraction is like twigs propped up. I have seen twigs propped up in so many places in the villages, and they present a beautiful image, but they have no stability. They are propped up at the top against each other. And whenever there is storm or lightning or anything, if these twigs could feel, they would be very much afraid of any inclement change in the weather or anything happening in the skies. So this is their true nature. They pose themselves to be great and stable, but deep inside they are cowardly people who are afraid of any commotion in the society or any possible wrath of Allah falling upon them. Wrath of Allah falling upon. They are afraid of that, and when it happens, they do rightly believe that they are going to be stricken. If there is any lightning, they know it will be upon them, and they will burn to dust. So deep inside they fear all these things. So do not give them any importance. They are small people, meaningless. Time will expose them. That is the import of this verse. You understand now? Good.